Good morning, children. My name is B. Ravinder Reddy. I am your chemistry mentor. We are at States of Matter of 11th Standard NEET and JEE syllabus. In that, we completed up to lecture number 15. That lecture number 15 is what? Problems in Dalton's law of partial pressures. Now we are at what? Lecture number 16. Graham's law of diffusion. Lecture number 16 is what? Graham's law of diffusion. What is meant by diffusion? And which information was given by Graham upon this what diffusion of gases and effusion of gases. Let we discuss. So diffusion of gases and Graham's diffusion law. What is meant by diffusion of gases? Diffusion of gases means intermixing of gases. Diffusion of gases means what? Intermixing of gases irrespective of density. Intermixing of gases irrespective of what? Gravitational force and as well as what? Density. Intermixing of gases irrespective of what? Gravitational force and what? Density. So that is called as what? Diffusion. That means what? Gases are what? Intermixed in each other. Gases are what? Intermixed in each other. Intermixed in each other. Intermixed in each other. This is called as what? So diffusion of gases. Diffusion of gases. Next one, diffusion. Diffusion of gases is what? Not depends upon what? Density. That means what? The gases are what? Diffused from one place to another place. It is not depends upon the density. All gases are diffused, but the rate of diffusion is what? Depends. That means what? Which gas is what? Diffuses more and which gas is diffuses less. That will be depends upon the density, but all gases are what? Diffuses. Next one, this diffusion of gases is not depends upon the what? Gravitational force of attraction. Gravitational force of attraction. It is not depends upon external force. It is not depends upon the external force, but whenever the pressure is increases, diffusion is also increases. Pressure is increases, diffusion and effusion is increases, but it is not depends upon the what? External forces. In what? Diffusion, always homogeneous mixture is formed. Always which mixture is formed? Homogeneous what? Mixture. Homogeneous mixture is formed in diffusion. Diffusion means what? Gases are what? Diffused means what? Going from one place to another place, and there they will form homogeneous mixture irrespective of what? Gravitational force and what? Density is called as what? Diffusion. Is called as what? Diffusion. Next concept, let we take what? Effusion. What is meant by effusion? Effusion means so coming out a gas, coming what? Out a gas through a small hole. Is called as what? Effusion. Is called as what? Effusion. Effusion means what? Coming out a gas through a small hole, through a porous hole, through a fine hole is called as what? Effusion. This effusion is depends upon the what? Internal pressure and as well as what? Density of the gas, as well as what? Molecular weight of the gas and vapor density of the gas also. That means what? This effusion is what? Depends upon all the factors, factors, and the effusion is always follows diffusion. Effusion is what? Always followed by diffusion. So effusion, while coming what? Back outside, what will happens again? It will diffuses. So effusion is always followed by what? Diffusion of the gases. Next, let we consider what? Graham's law of diffusion. What is this Graham's law of diffusion? Graham's law of diffusion explains speed of the gas or rate of diffusion of the gas. Rate of what? Diffusion of the gas with what? Its density. It explains what? Relation between what? Rate of diffusion of gas with density at constant temperature and pressure. At constant what? Temperature and pressure. At constant temperature and pressure, rate of diffusion of gas is always inversely proportional to square root of density. Rate of diffusion of gas is always what? Inversely proportional to square root of density. Inverse means 1 by square root of what? Density at constant temperature and pressure. So that's why we can write what? R1 by R2 is equal to under root what? D2 by D1. Inverse relation. Where 1 is there, there we will get 2. Where 2 is there, there we will get 1. So this is the what? This in this what principle we get. So next one, so rate of diffusion, rate of what? Diffusion, rate of what? Diffusion. I am what? This this one, that means what? This densities I am what? Divided with what? Density of hydrogen. Here also what? Divided with what? Density of hydrogen. So the ratio between density of a gas with density of hydrogen is nothing but what? Vapor density. The ratio between density of a gas with what? Density of hydrogen is called as what? Vapor density. So that's why we can write what? Here we can write VD2 divided by VD1 under root we can write. Otherwise we can write as what? R1 by R2 is equal to VD2 divided by VD1 under root. So this is the what? Principle. And we know what? So we know that what? This vapor density. So molecular weight, we know relation between vapor density and what? Molecular weight is what? Vapor density. Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. 2 into what? Vapor density. Molecular weight is equal to what? 2 into vapor density. So that's why I am what? Dividing. I am dividing this one and this one. This one I am multiplying what? This one and this one with 2. So R1 by R2 is equal to what? 2 into VD2 divided by 2 into VD1 under root. What we will get? 2 into VD2 is equal to M2. 2 into VD1 is equal to M1. So that's why I can write here and M2 by M1 under root. M2 by M1. So that's why from this what I can write what? Principle as what? R1 by R2 is equal to under root of M2 by M1. Under root of what? M2 by M1. So cumulatively we can write as all the principles as what? Like this. R is proportional to R is inversely proportional to square root of density. R is inversely proportional to square root of molecular weight. R is inversely proportional to what? Square root of vapor density. Vapor density. So from this what we can write? If what? Density is increases, if density of the gas is increases, what will happen? If the density of the gas is increases, rate of diffusion is decreases. Inverse relation. If the what? Density of the gas is decreases, what will happen? Rate of diffusion is more. That means what? Lower dense gas is what? Goes with a higher rate, high speed. Here what? Molecular weight. If the what? Molecular weight is increases, what will happen? Rate of diffusion is decreases. Inverse relation. If the molecular weight is decreases, what will happen? Rate of diffusion is what will happen? Increases. Inverse relation. Less molecular weight gas is what? Diffuses faster. If the what? Vapor density is increases, rate of diffusion is decreases. If the vapor density is decreases, rate of what? Diffusion is what will happen? Increases, because inverse relation. So from this what we can write? We can write what? R1 by R2 is equal to under root of D2 by D1 we can write. D2 by D1. So from here what we can write? R1 by R2 is equal to under root of M2 by M1 we can write. What we can write here? Here we can write R1 by R2 is equal to under root of VD2 divided by VD1. VD2 divided by VD1. So this is the what? Rate of diffusion. That means what? The principles we are derived from rate of diffusion. So now I am writing what? R1 by R2. R1 by R2 is equal to under root of D2 by D1 is equal to under root of M2 by M1 is equal to under root of what? VD2 divided by VD1. So this is the what? So principle we got from what? Diffusion of gases. Diffusion of gases. Now let we discuss. So rate of diffusion. What is meant by rate of diffusion? Rate of diffusion means what? Rate of diffusion. Rate of what? Diffusion. What is meant by rate of diffusion? Rate of diffusion is nothing but the volume occupied by the gas, the volume of the diffused gas in unit time is called as what? Rate of diffusion. Rate of diffusion is equal to what? Volume occupied by the gas in unit time, or volume what diffused in unit time is called as what? Rate of diffusion. Rate of diffusion. Now R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write? V1 by T1 divided by what we can write? V2 by T2 we can write. So this T2 will goes to upside. What we will get? R1 by R2 is equal to V1 T2 divided by V2 T1. V1 T2 divided by V2 T1. V1 T2 divided by V2 T1. Here in this case, if what volumes are same, if V1 is equal to V2, then R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write? T2 by T1. T2 by T1. If what timings are same, T1 is equal to T2, then R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write? V1 by V2 we can write. V1 by V2 we can write. Now rate of diffusion. Rate of diffusion is also, this is the what first definition of rate of diffusion. Next one, let we take what second definition. So rate of diffusion of gas is also defined as distance traveled by the gas in unit time. Distance traveled by the gas in unit time is called as what? Rate of diffusion. Rate of diffusion. From this R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write? L1 by T1 divided by L2 by T2 we can write. So T2 will goes to upside. T2 will goes to upside. So that's why R1 by R2 is equal to what? L1 T2 divided by L2 T1. L1 T2 divided by L2 T1. This one information we got what? Another equation. From this what we can write? ఇక్కడ నుంచి మళ్ళీ ఏం రాయొచ్చు? ఇఫ్ వాట్ L1 is equal to L2, if L1 is equal to L2, distances traveled same, then R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write? T2 by T1 we can write. T2 by T1 we can write. If what time intervals are same, that means what? If T1 is equal to T2, then what we can write? R1 by R2 is equal to, we can write what? L1 by L2 we can write. So this is the what about the equations we got from rate of diffusion. Next one, another principle is also there, that is what about the rate of diffusion. So third one, so rate of diffusion we can define as number of moles of the gas escaped in unit time or diffused in unit time. Number of moles of the gas diffused in unit time is also called as what? Rate of diffusion. So that's why R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write? N1 by T1 divided by what we can write? N2 by T2 we can write. This T2 will goes to upside. So what we will get? R1 by R2 is equal to N1 T2 divided by N2 T1 we will get. N1 T2 divided by N2 T1 we will get. So here also what? Let me what? Equalize what? Different cases. So first case is what? If same number of moles of gas is diffused. Same number of moles of gas is diffused, then R1 by R2 is equal to T2 by T1 we can write. If the what say time intervals are same, if time intervals are same, that means what? Same time intervals we are used. R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write? So N1 by N2 we can write. N1 by N2 we can write. So this is the what different cases arises during the what diffusion of the gas. During the what diffusion of the gas. Now I will write what all principles at a place. All principles at a place. How we can write? What we can write? So now I am writing R1 by R2 is equal under root of let you take these what principles. So V1 T2 divided by V2 T1 is equal to L1 T2 divided by L2 T1 is equal to N1 T2 divided by N2 T1 is equal to under root of D2 by D1 is equal to under root of M2 by M1 is equal to under root of VD2 divided by VD1. So these are the what so principles. All the principles I wrote at a place. All the principles I wrote what? At a place. Now what will happen sometimes that means what during vaporization or evaporation, what will happen? It is depends upon the pressure. So now let me take what pressure effect upon the diffusion. So now what pressure effect? Now let me take what rate of diffusion of the gas is what? Inversely proportional to square root of density. This is main principle. If pressure is more, pushing is more, pressure is more, pushing pressure is more, pushing pressure is more. So that's why what will happen? Rate of diffusion is also more. Rate of diffusion is also more. From these two, what we can write, rate of diffusion is equal to what, P by root D we can write. So that's why we can write as what, R is R1 by R2 is equal, P is proportional relation. So that's why P1 by P2, where 1 is there we will get 1, where 2 is there we will get 2. D is what, inverse relation. So that's why we can write what, so D2 by D1, where we will 1 we will get 2, where 2 we will get 1, because inverse relation. So R1 by R2 is equal to, R1 by R2 is equal to what we got, P1 by P2 into under root D1 by D2. Then we can write what, R1 by R2 is equal to P1 by P2 into under root of what, M2 by M1 also we can write, M2 by M1 also we can write. So next principle, what we can write, can you expect, R1 by R2 is equal to, R1 by R2 is equal to P1 by P2 into under root of VD2 divided by VD1, VD2 divided by VD1 we can write. Next, effect of temperature, effect of water temperature. So under this, what, effect of temperature, effect of water temperature. So rate of diffusion of gas, rate of diffusion of gas, that means is proportional to square root of temperature. That means what, as the temperature is increases, what will happen, kinetic energy is increases naturally. Whenever the kinetic energy is increases, speed is increases. Speed is nothing but rate. So that's why whenever the what, kinetic energy is increases, speed is what will happen, increases. Speed is increases. Whenever the kinetic energy is increases, what will happen, speed is increases. So that's why the rate of diffusion of the gas is also increases. So we already have what, R is proportional to square root of, R is inversely proportional to square root of density. From this, what we can write, R is proportional to square root of temperature and inverse square root of density. So that's why T by D we can write. So that's why R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write, T1 by T2. D is inverse relation, D2 by D1 under root we can write. So this is the what principle, we can write R1 by R2 is equal to what, D1 by T1 by T2 into under root D2 by D1. So from this we can write what, different other principles also. What are the other principles? So they are what, R1 by R2 is equal to what, T1 by T2 into M2 by M1. So next one, R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write, T1 by T2 into VD2 divided by VD1 under root. So these are the what, principles, all principles. So we can write like this. Okay na? So now let I will write what, all the what, diffusion of law with changing of temperature and pressure. So rate of diffusion of gas with temperature and pressure effect, So we discussed what, R is proportional to what, pressure, and R is proportional to what, square root of temperature. R is inversely proportional to square root of density we discussed. So from these all three, what we can write, R is proportional to P into under root of square root of what, temperature divided by density we can write. So that's why from this, what, R1 by R2 is equal to what we can write, P1 by P2 into under root of what, T1 by T2 into D2 by D1. Means what, T1 D2 divided by T2 D1. All the principles we discussed. So just I am writing what cumulatively at one place. So now what, this one, what we can write, what, like this, R1 by R2 is equal to what, P1 by P2 into under root of T1 by T2. Density is what, proportional to molecular weight, M2 by M1. And also here we can write R1 by R2 is equal P1 by P2 into under root of what, T1 by T2 into M2 is the VD2. So VD2 divided by VD1 we can write. So these are the what, principles we got from where, rate of diffusion of gases, diffusion of gases. So this is the what about the rate of diffusion of gases. Next, what is the importance of rate of diffusion of gases? So this rate of diffusion of gases has what, many number of what applications. Graham's law has what, very large number of what applications we have. So one is what, it is used in the detection of marsh gas. Detection of what, marsh gas. What is marsh gas? Methane gas is the marsh gas. Where we detect this marsh gas? In coal mines. Generally carbon dioxide gas is present. But whenever the what, this natural gas, methane means natural gas is released, this is the dangerous gas. dangerous gas. So that's why whenever it is releasing, we can easily find out by using of alarm, that is called as marsh gas alarm. So CO2 molecular weight is 44, methane molecular weight is 16. So rate of diffusion of this gas is more. So that's why this will goes to the Ansel's alarm fastly, and it will vibrates with the diaphragm. So such that that bell will be rings. From that we can identify the marsh gas. Rate of diffusion of marsh gas is more when compared with carbon dioxide. So that's why this will easily goes and fastly, and that will activate the diaphragm, and from that an alarm will be ring. So in the separation of isotopes, how we can separate the isotopes? For example, uranium 235 we have, uranium 238 we have. So uranium 235 and uranium 238. So UF6 and UF6 compounds or gases we can form 235, 238. So now rate of diffusion of which one is more? This one is more, because less molecular weight. Less molecular weight. So that's why we will get less. This will comes out from first, then that of this one. This is diffused more. So in such a way we can separate. Next process is automolysis. Automolysis is nothing but separation of gases based on their difference in rate of diffusion. Automolysis is the process separation of different gases from the mixture based on their rate of diffusion, difference in rate of diffusion of gases. So this is the concept related to about the diffusion and effusion. What is effusion? Effusion means coming out a gas through a small hole or fine hole is called as effusion. So the principles we are discussed for the diffusion all are applicable for effusion. Effusion, that means we should see whether the constant temperature is there or constant pressure is there. So or different molecular weights or different densities are there generally. So here pressures will be changed because it is coming out. So that's why here pressure is decreases. Pressure is will happens decreases. Initially more pressure is there, more rate of effusion. As the time is going on, the amount of gas decreases, so pressure is decreases. Consequently what will happen? Rate of effusion is also decreases. All the principles what we are discussed are applicable for so this effusion also.